Jason here. Today is February 2nd, and this is your aftermarket update. So we did have a decent day here at the Oil Trading Group. We were up 136 ticks. The market was very active today. By the time we had signed in this morning, we were right around 150,000 contracts traded early in the day this morning. We took a few trades here. In fact, we took 7 total trades here today. 1 loser, 5 winners, and 1 trade that was break even. So instead of going through kind of the summary that we normally do here, what I'm going to let you do is I have cut up each one of the individual trades. I think this video is going to end up being around 35-40 minutes long, but I'm going to let you watch all 7 trades in their entirety. You'll hear why I got into certain places and what we were looking for, and that may be just easier today on the video recap than going through the entire structure of what you saw. So again, without further ado, here are the OTG trades of the day. These are all the trades in their entirety as they happened live in the trading room this morning. So without further ado, here you go. So you could see it a little bit. That's a long wick to the downside there. Okay, I'm in at 92 here. Let me move this out of the way. First target up there, 02. It is a 12 tick. It is a stop at 79, actually. Stop is 79 here. First target is up there at 02. We're at the top of the range here right now. Top of this range box up here. And we'll see what happens. There's 93, 94. Let's get up through it here. Let's clear the book out and take a look. I'm going to take, you've got a gap bar that needs to be closed all the way up at 62, 63. You'd be looking for 49.55 as a final target if this thing gets up. Trailing stop right now is at 13. We're at the top of this range here at the moment. We're at the top of the range. We've got to get up through 91, 92. Again, I'd like to see us close above the top of this range here. If we can get that done, then the measured move, okay, if you want to measure this range here, the measured move target would put you right up here at around 49.76, which is where you have a gap bar up there around 63. So what you need to do is you need to close into this other range up here. You need to close inside and up above the top of our range here at 91, 92. That's what you need to see happen here, and we'll see if that can do it for us here. We'll see if that can do it for us here. 49.55 is going to run into resistance. 49.55, you'll run into resistance. The stop here is 79 at the moment. The stop here is at 79. Came all the way down to the center point of this previous bar. We need to start hustling back up through it here. And again, you're at the very tip top of this range up here. So we did take the opening range trade here this morning. Long at 92. The trailing stop is 78. 78 is the trailing stop here. Daily structure mid around 61. And you've got 2 minutes left on this candle here. 2 minutes left on this candle. See if we can get the push up through it. So just for now, I'm going to take, okay, there's 92. We got to get up through the 92, 93. That's the top of the box up here at 92. That is the top of the range here. We need to get through it. Let me change this to ticks. O2 is the first target. O2 up there is target number 1. And you've got a minute 20 left on this candle. Target, we're going to go to 22 on target 2. We're going to go 30 ticks to 22 on target number 2 up there. And you need to close above the top of this range here and above this previous bar as well. So I'd like to get a close. The top of this range up here is 92, 93 up here. That if you grab this here, it's up here around 90. $3.94. Yeah, this may come get me. Yep, and there it is. 291 long again, right in this area. Same target as before. 10 ticks at 02 and then 22. I think we're going to get it this time. Okay, there's your first target off at 02. Second target up there at 22. And we're going to bring the trailing stop now. 22. Actually, we're going to move this target up to 55. We're going to move this second target up to 55 and the trailing stop to break even here. Trailing stop to break even. And 55 is your second target up there. 55 is. And it just had to head fake us first. That figures. Second target up there to 55. We just got the 26.27. Second target 55. Second target 55. You're now 42 ticks positive here. Second target 55. There's 46. So I told you from that level, that's where about we would wind up. Let's go ahead and bring the trailing stop up here now to break even plus 20 to 12. Break even plus 20 to 12. 55 is the target up above. And the final target, so again, just remember, this would be a measured move out of this range. And the range measured move, stack the range right on top of the next one. Your final target up there around 77, 78 would be your final target up there. 55 is second target here. 55 is the second target. Let's go ahead and make that 52 as the second target. There's 51, 52. All right, second target off at 52. One contract remains. One contract remains. And you are 57 ticks positive on it. And because we may run into an issue there, I'm going to bring this up to 32, 22, 27 on the trailing stop behind it. 27 on the trailing stop behind it. That 50, so we said from that level off of 48.54, we would go up to 55 or down to 47.53, and we went right up to 55, didn't we? Or did we get to 53? We got to 53. That's pretty close. All right, that's pretty close. Trailing stop now, break even plus 35 to 27. I really don't want to be in this close, but you know, there's plenty of opportunities here today. There'll be plenty of opportunities here. You could retrace back here. I still think we're going to get to 61, 62, 63, somewhere in that neighborhood. We have okay, and I'm out at 27 there, so. All right, I'm going to put the short in right in this area right here, 41, 40, 39. I'm at 41 on the sell, on the limit order. I'm at 39 on the limit order here, and I am filled at 39. Okay, I am in short here at 39. This is a nice reversal bar. We'll look to get just 10 ticks initially. There's 35, 34. This is a very good reversal bar. We'll bring this down, the second target down to 15. 39 to 15 would be 24 ticks. And let's see, there's 38, 39. The center point here on this previous bar is 52. So right now, the trailing stop is 53. There's 50, 30, 32, 31. Come on, 31, 30. Come on. That's a failure out of that 55 area. There's 31. Let's go 30, 29. Stop is break even right now. Stop is at break even here. We got down to 30 and didn't hit the bid. down there at 30. Stop is break even right now. Come on, we got to just 31.30, then 29. The retracement here is at 14. The gap bar that needs to be filled is down there at 14. So my next target would be 14. First target 29, 10 ticks. Next target 14. And you've got 4 minutes to the bottom of the hour here. There's 29. Okay, there's your first 10 ticks. Stop is now at break even. There's 10 ticks on one. And we're going to go down. We should go down to 14. And then from there, you could be all the way down to 48.54. But again, measured move. We failed out of the top of the range, the measured move. That was confirmation. That was a decision point. We got confirmation on a good heavy bar to the downside here. And now you're looking for 48.93 or to retrace the entire move possibly to 48.09. And my stop is at break even. $14 is the gap that needs to be closed down there. We have a gap at 14 that needs to be closed. And that's target number 2 is 14. Stop now, break even plus 1 to 38. $14 is the target down below. 14 is the target down below on target number 2. That would be 24 ticks. And so you've got 17. You had some longs backfilling down there around 23. We got down as deep as 23. Yeah, I think we're going to finish this down to 14. The bottom of that range is 93 down there. This would be another. This would complete the measured move out of that range down to the bottom of the range at 93. Then down below that, you could go as deep here as 10, 48.10. We do have a level down there at 48.54. There's 18. Come on, get this 17.16. Looking to target that 14 level. There's 19, 20 ticks. Let's go ahead. Well, we're going to leave it for now. Break even plus 5 to 34. There's 17. We got to 15. Ha. Come on, finish it up. Finish it up. 34 is the trailing stop. You know what? It might have been close enough. I'm going to go 20 ticks to 19. Of course, there's 14 as soon as I did that. Ah! There you go, right? As soon as I did that. Dadgummit, plus 20 ticks. That's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. The bottom of the measured move is down there at 93. We should hit that. I'm going to go ahead. Go where? I'm going to go ahead and move it down to 29, break even plus 10 on the trailing stop. And we could be targeting, guys, 48.54. And remember, I said that 47.55 down there is a possibility as well. Now, will we get there or not? I don't know. And so we did fill the gap. I told you there was a gap bar that needed to be filled at 14. We've done that now. I'm break even plus 10 to 29 on the third and final contract here. Break even plus 10 to 29 on the third and final contract. Now, 39 is the top of this bar. If we wanted to hold on to this, we're at the open now here on the ES. So we just came up to the daily structure signal on your ES here. I'm not looking to do anything over there just yet. I'd like to let this thing kind of open up. And I am out at 29 at break even plus 10. I am in at 80 short. And my stop is 12 ticks right now. Stop is 12 ticks. First target at 70, next target 54. Next target 54. There's 72, 71. Come on, get through 70. All right, there's your first target. Stop is at break even. Stop is at break even here. And I'm looking for 54 as the second target. We picked up 10 ticks on target 1 here. And out. Okay, I'm in at 06 here. And I'm going to look to take the first target off at 10 ticks. And then I'm looking for 55 as the second target. Target at 55 up there as second target. And my stop right now is 92. Stop is at 92. Okay, this got up to 11 up there. 5, 6, 7. Come on. Let's just get through up there. 16 is target number 1. 16 is target number 1. 16 is target number 1. There's 8, 9, 10. There's 11 again. 14. Let's go break even on the stop here just in case. I think we'll make it up to 16 here, but I'm going to go break even on the stop. There's 13, 14. You've got sellers backfilling shorts at 13 and out at 06. So I'm in at 55. First target is 10 ticks to 45. Second target and third target down at 47.53. 47.53 that's where I believe we're headed. Stop right now. Technically needs to be a lot higher than it is. These candles are so big here. 79. I'm going to leave it at 67 right now. I'm leaving it at 67, but it really, if you wanted to be just completely safe, you could have reduced the risk to 1 and been up around 83, 84. I'm in at 55 here. Stop is 67 for now. This may be one of those things where I have to kind of dink around with it a little bit before we finally get where we're needing to get to. 205 on the bid down there at 50. We're going to go attack 50 again. There was 205 that hit the bid at 50. There's 53, 52. Come on, 51.50. Target. First target down there at 45. First target down there at 45. There's 69 backfilling. There's a lot of backfilling coming in at 51 here. So we've got we had a ton of orders hit short at 50, and now you've got a lot of longs coming in at 51. So trying to protect it. There's 53, 52. All right, let's get through it. I'd like to see us close below. There's 50. Come on, pop through 50 to 49. 109 now on the bid. You've got a lot of longs backfilling at 50. Come on, pop through 51.50. Yeah, the longs are protecting 50 in a big way. Come on, 53, 52. First target is 10 ticks. We're going to go to break even. And then I'm going to look for 47.53 down below as the target if we can get there. $59 seconds left on this candle here. I'm going to see if we can make it through the 50. I'd like to see this thing closing on its low tick around that 50 level down below us. Close below 54 here. Come on. Close below 50, 54. 54 or lower. 10, 20, 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. You have 405 that have hit the bid down there at 50. You had 405 hit the bid down there at 50. So again, 55 is still the decision point here. I like the way that these bars look. There's 49. There's your 10 ticks. Okay. Atta baby. Atta baby. All right. I think we're going to 47.53 here. The stop now is at 55. Stop is at 55. Target 47.53. 47.53 on your target. Stop is break even plus 1. 54. Sorry, golly. 55 is the stop. Break even. Daily revision signal here at the 58 level. All right, you've got a final target 1974.75 on the ES. I'm expecting it to stop there for initial stop on the ES right there where it hit. The low right there. We'll see. Let's see what kind of reaction we get off of that level. Yeah, Wayne, it was 50. Yeah, I had 51, but yeah, close enough, exactly. All right, so we just spiked through that 74.75 level. This thing's aggressively pushing down. And I'm going to be out at break even. Picked up another 10 tick. There's 45.46. I am at 61 on the stop here. 61 on the stop. And 36, here's first target. 36, first target here. And so just so you see it, there's your live account. 8 ticks, 9 ticks. First target at 36. 47.53. 47.53. There's your first target. 47.53 is second target and third target. Second and third target, 47.53. Stop now is break even to 46. So I'm tracing this around the dome a little bit. So my apologies here when I tell you one number and then it ends up being the other number. I'm chasing this around the price ladder here just a little bit. Plus, I'm still having some of those NinjaTrader connectivity issues, but you get the idea. 47.53 is the final target here. We may come down to 48.02 and pause. 47.53 is your final target here. Again, 48.02, we may pause, but I believe we're headed to 47.53 now. Stop here is 41. Actually, that's not true. Stop is break even plus 2 to 44. I am up a nice chunk on the day here. And I am going to let this thing go and do what it's got to do. We did come down to settlement at 24. We did come down to settlement at 24. Looking at 47.53 down here. 47.53. And you've maintained yourself now here at your break point on the ES. You've maintained yourself here at the break point on the ES. It's still holding. 47.53 is your final target here on CL. 47.53, and I'm going to hold on to these two and see if we can't get a 90 tick move down to that level. $47.53 is your target down below. Secondary way to get in, Herbie. Not yet. I don't have anything yet. Break even plus 2. 90 orders backfilling long at 27. So you've got some buyers coming back in behind it at 27. You know, Herbie, yeah, I just don't have anything here, unfortunately, because I'm not sure. We may come up and down. You know what I mean? It may go back and forth here for a few. Okay, those orders that were backfilling at 27 are gone. This thing may come back up to 54 here. This thing may come back up to 54. And I'm at break even plus 2. I do think we will make it to 47.23. 53 rather. But I don't know how. I don't know what the time frame is going to look like on that. Bottom of this range down here is 09. You have revision target at 02. We did get through 27.26 again. There we go. We closed below 24, which is settlement, right? Or we closed right on top of settlement. Double bottom down there now at 21. Closed at 24, right on top of settlement here. So we keep coming down to settlement and pausing. All right, let's go ahead. 44. No, I'm going to hold on to this. I was going to say take one off here, but I'm not. I'm going to, listen, I'm up nicely now with that 10 tick. I'm up 122 ticks today, and I'm going to hold on for the home run here. Because I believe we're going to make it to 47.53. Okay? We've got a Herbie on a close underneath 09, 08, something like that might be a new place to re-enter. Might be a new place. So on the ES, you did bounce off the 74.75 level we talked about. It's up 5 points off of that level now. Okay, there's 22, 21. You've got a double bottom at 21 right now. You've got to get through that double bottom that is 21. And boy, we are immediately rejecting off of that level. Another attack through it, though, we might be okay. Stop is at break even plus 2. And if we can make it down through 21, so this is a very good looking bar here. If we close this bar in the red, that will mean that the buyers are exhausted up to 38. And if you close this in the red, which means you got to close at or below 23, and we could get down through 21. That would be pretty cool. There's 21.20. There you go. 32 ticks now. 47.53 is your final target down there. 47.53 is your final target. Let's go ahead and bring the trailing stop now to break even plus 10. And the revision target is 02. You need to close below the bottom of this range at 08 here. And we'll see. So again, being up where I am today, I am in that luxurious position now of being able to hold for this target and not have to sweat it. Right? So we came right down to the bottom of this range that we identified here, and we tagged it, okay? So that means this range is valid here. So what you would look for now is if you wanted to measure the move out of this range, okay? So we'll just take this box and we'll put it all the way down to here, okay? So a break of that range takes you, measured move of this range right here on the way up. And it was interesting to note, watch this, you'll like this. There is the first part of that range, okay? And into the halfway point of the second. Whoops, what am I doing here? Hang on. Okay, and then that was the second, that was all the way up almost to the second measurement here, okay? So the measure down below off of this range is right down to our target down there. That's the measurement off of the range. So again, if you just use the height of these blocks and project out, up and down, you get to where you could see these range projections. They become measured moves and range projections. 105 long at 48.05 down there. We may pause there for a minute. 105 long at 48.05 down below. So I'm bringing this down to 26. Break even plus 20 now. Break even plus 20. 135 hitting the bid. There's 06. Come on, get through 05. 47.53 is the target here on this move down. 47.53. If we get through 00, it may go pretty quick. So if you measure out today's low, there's 05. Come on, 432. Get through 05. Lots of orders backfilling long at 05. We chewed through them. There's some at 04 as well. So there is a low. Today's low to today's high is 47.83, 70.5. Today's low to today's high. So we got down to 04. We filled 88 down there at 04. We're still flirting with the bottom of this range here at 08. So what you need is a good bar to close below the 08. And so again, you grab today's high or low and you measure it all the way up to today's high. The retracement's right there at 48 at 82.83. So we may pause there. Again, you want to close below the bottom of this range, inside this range here at 08. You got 3 minutes left on this candle. 104 long at 00. 104 long at 00. You're 40 ticks positive here right now. Bringing this trailing stop down to 21 for now. There's 03. Come on, 3, 2, 1. 99 orders long right now. 99 orders long at 00 at the moment. There's 03. Come on, 03, 02. You've got 89 long at 00. 47.53 is your target. There's 01, 00. You've had 160 on the bid at 00. We should break through it here. We should break through it. You've got that revision target at 02. We need to close down below it. I'd like to close below it. But really, I'd like to close below this range here. There's 95. Look at that. So you bounce down to 92. And we bounced right back up over it here. So we may come back up and test settlement. I'm holding on for the bigger picture idea here. 31 is the stop right now. 31 is the stop. Good, Herbie. In and safe. Good for you. That is awesome to hear, my friend. Good job. All right, the first standard deviation on your RTH was down there at 88. and we got pretty close. So now what we need to be careful of is this candlestick right here. This candlestick gets that long spike in your 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone here and doesn't fill up. We're going to need to look to shut it down here pretty quick. I'm going to look to shut it down here. If we can't stay below this 08 and get below 02, we got all the way down there to 92. So again, it ain't over till it's over here, and I would like to fill this bar up closer to the downside here. Yeah, this could mean that longs are back on the way here. That's what this could mean. Longs are back on the way. If you get this long probing bar to the downside, it's a 20 tick bounce off that 92. It's a 20 tick bounce off that 92 here. I'm not going to give a lot back here. I'm not going to give too much more of this. I'm already giving some back. I'm going to bring the trailing stop here to break even plus 20 to 26. You'd like this bar to still close in the red and down. There we go. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about right there. Get underneath it and get moving here. Okay, that's good. We closed below the 50% mark of that bar and below the 02 level. So that should continue our push to the downside, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Got up to 16. Stop is 26. And you've got a engulfing candle here. Yeah, 26 is the trailing stop. Break even plus 20. So we'll see. I still think we're going to 47.33. By the way, off your ES now is 7 points. Off of that, where I told you I thought it would pause on the ES, it's up 7 points from that point. Oh, you did, Jim? Beautiful. Jim says he took that. Awesome. Yay. Cool. Very, very cool, dude. Very, very cool. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I know, Mark. If I'm not trading it, I am freaking Rain Man on, if I'm not trading it. Probably has, a psychologist would tell me that, well, it's because you don't have any money on it. It's clear as a bell when you don't have any money, right? Oh, good, Ken. Good for you. That is outstanding. Okay. I'm above settlement here at 24. I am pushing this back one more time to 31, and then that is it. That is it. That is it. You've got a gap bar with a potential retracement up here to 22. So, I still think 47.53 is in play. I think we're just bouncing off the fact that we got down below the 0-0. And I think we're bouncing. I think we are just retracing here off of that. We'll see. The next bar is going to tell us how this bar closes, and the next bar will tell us what's up. Where and how this bar closes, and then what the next one opens up and does will tell us. But we are nice and safe at this point. I'm up in this trade 33 ticks, 34 ticks. So we'll see. If we get down to 47.53, and I do believe we will get there, if we don't, then 48.54 is where this thing is headed again. And then how this bar closes in the next 37 seconds is going to tell us a lot here as to the near future. And I think this near future is probably going to tell us long. So what I'm likely to do is bring the trailing stop down to 26 is what I'm likely to do here. Oh, you still have a minute 15. Well, there's 30, 29. Huh. Thank goodness. Well, we'll see if it's thank goodness. I moved it up to 21. We'll see, or 31. We'll see if that's thank goodness or not. Yeah, I think this is going to go a long way to telling us next steps here. There's 29 again. There's settlement 25, 24. It's a big bounce off the bottom. Again, was in nice and safe here, so I didn't have a problem. I don't have a problem doing this. I was rolling the dice here a little bit. You know what we can do is bring this down to 26 here. Second target down to 26, and I'll just take 20 ticks off of it. And there's 20 ticks. I got one left now that is up at break even plus 2 to 44. Break even plus 2 to 44. And that's above this height here. So we picked up 20 on another one here. And then I'll maybe looking to add down below. Lawrence up 163 ticks and done for the day. Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. Okay. Yeah. Bringing this down now to 36, break even plus 10 to 36. And I'm up 142 ticks right now. $36 up here. Break even plus 10. And out plus 10. Okay, so again, you saw those were the 7 trades in the trading room today. You could see how fast the market was. Some of these trades lasted 3-4 minutes. We had one trade that lasted 47 seconds. And you know, if you are a regular watcher of the videos, follower of our information, you understand that we can have trades that have lasted 3 hours, hour and a half to 3 hours. So you could tell just by the volatility that the market was active today. And so we are approaching that $50 level today. So I am expecting us to be energetic around that level here over the course of the next few days. So we will be watching for that as we make our way through the rest of this week here. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for watching the videos here and keeping up with what we do here at the Oil Trading Group. If you are interested in a free trial, you can sign up for the free trial on the website by selecting the free trial tab. You can also get a free trial by selecting the link inside of the email that you are receiving here with this video. And also at the end of this video, there is a link as well. So again, as always, thank you for following along here with the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.